Androids off, iPhones on silent. Androids off, iPhones on silent.
Actually, let me put mine on silent.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized that it's on vibrate.
That's gonna make you answer it, and we wanna hear the conversation. We wanna hear the conversation. I made Zandy answer his phone.
Yo. I'd melt our own lie. It'd fall apart. But I don't answer my phone. I don't like answering phones. Just text me.
Text me.
I feel like that's fair though. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like text me is
Who
fair.
calls nowadays? Well,
Yeah,
me, I
don't
call.
me. Like, what if I'm here? Like, I'm busy. Like, I can't answer the phone. If you text me, I'll see it. I promise you, I will see it. And if I'm in the position to answer a text, I'll answer it. And if I'm not, just know that I'm not in the position to either call or answer a text.
Scared it. 3,
Let's do it.
2, 1.
Andiko ready. Hi guys, welcome to ADN Lifestyle with Sanati, brought to you by Audionomics Entertainment. Today, got some fam in the house. Boo, 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 boo. You know, I'm gonna plug you with the best of the best of the best from the East Rand, man. We call it Beast Rand because, I mean, look at us, look at us. So I'm with my cousin.
Yeah.
He was not so little anymore, so... He used to be my little cousin. Now he's bigger and taller. And
I'm still a little technical.
Little where?
Technically.
Dude, you're large. You are large. When I give him a hug, I literally give him more. So, yeah, I can imagine. He used to be shorter than me at one point.
Yep.
And now we are here. His name is SERU Parwe.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know him as SERU the ELLIPSIS.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
My nigga. How you
I
doing?
don't know why I'm so shy.
Are you so shy? When shy? So sad.
Like
Could
right
never
now.
be. Only mutaung ukeke shy.
I don't know why I feel like I can't stop smiling.
Oh my god. Are you blushing?
I need to gather myself.
Okay, while he gathers himself.
Yeah.
So so there's no way he could be shy. He's just,
Yeah.
trying to be. I'm not gonna tell people about you.
Okay.
When it comes to your background and all, because I know too much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he used to change his diaper. so, so I want people to hear from you, your story, your background, where you're from, so that they can at least relate to you in some form of,
Of course.
Yeah.
My story, spent a large majority of my childhood and my adulthood life in Forsloko Basutung. Spent time with my grandma because my mom passed away when I was young, so I was raised by my grandma predominantly. My dad was always working, as you know, so he was always out the country, and so we spent a lot of time go kasi. Yeah, actually, my dad was in the army before he retired. So he was always out, trying to save the world. My grand predominantly raised us. Spent my schooling years in Edenvale when my dad came home. That's where predominantly I started to learn how to rap, actually. So yeah, I learned how to rap. I started rapping at the age of 9. Lemoang is actually the person who taught me how to put together a rhyme scheme. I don't know if you guys
serious?
knew that.
I don't know that.
Lemoang was a rapper and a really good one.
No ways.
Promise you on God. Lemoang was a very, very, very good lyricist. He's the person that
God damn, he slipped on himself then.
He really did, because he's the person that when I started rapping, he'd be like, okay, don't do this, try it like this, do that, listen to these people, try rhyme schemes like this. And that's where I slowly started developing the talent to actually put together a rhyme, put together a song, structure a song. And I had this little notebook where I used to fill pages out of just songs, so the day when anybody was like, yo, it's time to record, I was ready. I carried that book everywhere I went. So if at any point somebody said, yo, let's go record, I was ready to shoot. I was always ready to shoot. And just rap battles as a kid, growing up. And then I made my first song when I was 15. I think I was in grade 9 or 10, grade 9, 15. I was with Bangs. The song's name was Protocol, and Chaotic made that beat. Shout out to Bangs and Chaotic, actually.
Nice.
And then from there on out, it was just like after the reception of that song, that's where, because I always knew that I was really good at this.
Yeah.
Like, it was something that whenever I'd rap like Batum, they'd always, the reaction is what would feed me, because that would show me that, hey man,
You're on the right path,
you're
yeah.
actually good at this. And then when I released my first song, the reaction from that is what made me feel like, okay, you know what? I might have a passion for music that makes me feel like I don't want to do anything else. Because I wasn't really good at much. Like, I sucked at soccer. I was terrible at soccer. I was smart in school. I was good in school, but I wasn't that good where, like, it's like bazaar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was pretty naughty. I was so like
Do I have a story for you guys? Do I have a story for y'all?
I was yeah, Nicholas do, and like I always knew, like I always felt like, you know what, nah, push comes to shove, I know I'm good at, like, come hell or
This
high
is
water,
the
I'm good at one thing, and I know if there's one thing in the world that nobody can tell me nothing, it's this thing. So I just dedicated my life towards making sure that I'm the best at this thing, and no one can take it away from me at any point.
Yeah.
So that's basically like a gist of the story.
You know, Sobegane, I remember you were still in primary school, and you came to visit us with my mom for holidays.
Yeah.
Oh, Sobegane. So I don't know if it was your first time meeting Questa. Yes.
You know, I
So-
actually haven't even told that story.
Okay, you will tell that story. But Nana Kibata,
Yeah.
I wanted to elaborate on him being very naughty because Ulanyamal Supayana doesn't know anyone who sprayed Tibatung. But there he was, Usaile. Next thing he comes back, it's a phone. I'm like, it's a phone because Ole nigga. How na my nigga go sprayed? Oh, where I'm from, because I was my yo in that
That's
way.
not what happened.
And
They tried to. I remember that day.
Kumalo, or
Yeah, negitwile ntwe ko 6. Ka na man a re kilo bona man spray di hwetsala ke ithute spray ke ithute drata mo. Ha ke tsamaya man, like as I am just chilling, I meet a couple of dudes, just like get acquainted. And then like
how do you meet a couple of dudes and get acquainted when you're like 10, 11?
I was
like,
very vocal.
Oh my
like I was very
gosh.
vocal.
Oh,
They
this
looked
child.
like they were my age, and I was a very
Oh.
vocal kid. I was able to, like keep well. So, like, man, along the line, I realized that these kids are like, yo, no, you have a phone? Let's borrow your phone. Playing music and everything. And now I'm seeing the time, and it's like, yo, it's time to
Raga,
jet.
it's gonna go.
Yeah. Oh, man. And again, I never like my lord again. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get in so much trouble because I'm here and I need to be home. It's getting dark, and like I'm at think time. I like listen to like so I'm like, yo, I need to already be gone. Okay, I'm like, I'm getting impatient. So young me, obviously, like it gets a little bit physical, obviously, and then I managed to just grab my phone back and split.
Yeah.
So that's why I came back in that condition. And I was angry because like, and I was a kid at the time. Like I was a kid at the time, and like I didn't want it to be like I was, as much as I was a kid, and because of Negula Tamalaga for some time, it did create a little bit of a difference between how I was when I came back, obviously, because how long I know you adapt very quickly. But you adapt to the environment that you're in. So I had this problem where next time it was ironic. I had that problem where I couldn't speak English.
And
Exactly.
and then you moved to Force next
And
thing.
I couldn't speak English. And now, come on, talk about CBC. I can't speak to anybody at school. So now I had to readapt and relearn. And it was like it's like a line that my friend Chaba has: "Too kasi for the burbs, too bougie for the kasi." I was in the middle, in between, where like, how you're too hood to hang out with like all the suburb kids, and then like how kasi, right? Cheese boy when I want how this is you
Let-
too kasi. You're too bougie for the kasi.
Yeah.
You understand?
In that moment where you are too bougie for Batsubakasi and vice versa, when it comes to your music, do you now also adapt or adjust in terms of, okay, Kilkeshi, I write in Sesotho kapa Sezulu? Or how did you manage that? Because you were still writing, right?
Yes, when I was writing, I wrote predominantly in the language that I became comfortable in.
Okay.
So I was writing a lot in English, Kalo, where it was like, especially because of all the influences of the people that I'd listened to music. And at the time, there was not a lot of vernacular music in the streets. Like the one person when I was still kokasi, when I was learning how to rap, like the people that I started referencing when I was learning how to rap was your Eminems, your Lil Waynes. Locally, it was your Kuli Chanas and your Pro Kids. But I wasn't good as Zulu or Kastswana. So I realized that my comfortable language at the time was English. But then growing up, obviously, you get to kind of adapt and learn your home language a lot better. And now I'm a lot stronger as Sotho, especially because now like knowledge of my vernacular language has got a lot stronger. So I was then able to start articulating Kaszulu, Kasotho, Kastswana, a little bit of Xhosa here and there, because now I've also realized that I enjoyed making that kind of music, but it's not really fun when only a certain demographic of people understand what you're saying.
Sure.
How you look shiny. The song is dope,
But no
nobody
one
knows
can
what you're
understand,
saying.
yeah.
And it's like, I make music for the people that I grew up around. Like that's because my music predominantly is about stories of places where I grew up. A lot of the times I rap about things that happened around me. So how are you going to relate to my story if you can't understand it?
That's true.
Baban.
I think the other time we were talking with some gents and they were like referencing Maclara. And they say, he sounds like he's dope, he's good, but we can't hear him. And they were Zulu. And I was like, I get it though. I get it. And everyone's like, you know what?
He's onto
He's
something.
onto something.
He's
Mara
doing
orna
something
oring, ha go litho. But yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
So tell them about the Questa story. Before I play one song.
Okay, cool. The Questa story. So I remember, I think you were cool. You probably still are. You were friends with Questa, like growing up, right?
Yeah.
And now I get that's you do know no man. Questa get and at the time I'm a kid. All I know is that Questa's a rapper and I'm trying to record music.
Yeah.
So Questa is gonna help me record music. That's the only thing. I had this I'm a person where if I want something,
Yeah.
I lock my eyes into it. I see red. Like I'm going to make sure that thing happens come hell or high water.
And that's that.
So I bothered you. I remember bothering you a lot, saying, "Hey man, where the hell is this guy? Where's Questa? Tell Questa to come through. I got a rhyme book for him. I need him to hear me rap." You're like, "Ah man, Questa will come, don't worry." Yeah. And then I remember I was in the house. Don't even remember what I was doing. I walked inside. He's like, "Yo, Questa's outside." I'm like, "What?" You're like, "Yeah, he's here." And no more thing. More thing. Like
Yeah,
right
that's
outside the
what I
house.
got.
What I got got that. I don't even remember who he was with. I didn't even see who he was with. All I remember is that Questa's outside. I remember putting on shoes, grabbing my book, going straight outside. I'm like this high.
Yeah, you were
and Questa's like this high. And I'm looking up at Questa like this with this little book of rhymes in my hand. And you're like, "Yo, Senzo, listen, this is my little cousin." And he raps. And like, I don't, like, to everybody at home, if you guys think Questa had the deep voice, now his voice has always been like that. It's always been like that. So I woke up to Questa.
And I'm sure that's so intimidating for you. First of all, this man is taller than you.
Exactly.
And now this voice
He's got
comes
this
out and you're
deep
like,
voice. And now I'm like, "Hey man, I don't care. I'm here because I need to win." So I walk up to him and I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" Questa's like, "Yo, what's up? How you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm a rapper. I rap. I'm here to rap for you."
what's the first thing you say? He's like, finish school.
It's the first thing you say.
First thing
He's
is,
like, "Are you in school?"
Are you in
I'm
school?
like, "Yeah." He's like, "Finish school first."
Finish school.
And that was it. And like the funniest thing, after that, I was the biggest Questa hater.
Because he was like, you in
I was
school?
like-
Finish school.
I'm like, "Man, this guy don't want to let me shine. This guy don't want to see me win. This guy's a hater." he knows that I'm gonna kill him, so he won't put me on. I remember when Take That came out, I was walking everywhere like, man, to hell with Questa. Questa ain't nothing. I kill this nigga in the song.
No. And also, I get it, Shem, because he didn't finish school.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I think his thing is like, ugh, ish.
I get
He probably didn't like it when people looked up to him in that way. To a point where they would rather quit school also. So he didn't want to impose that on people.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
You know, when you grow older a little bit, like I even said it in one of my songs. Like, I think I said it in Lil Ol Me with Pila Boy K. Questa told me focus on your books, and I did. I think I was in grade 5 then, back when he was still with Bada Bing. I would daydream about the bigger old me. At that age, I would daydream about me being in his position. And when you are at that age, you realize, like, that was sound advice. He was doing me a favor, especially when you're here and you realize, like, this is not glitz and glam. It's not fun. It's fun because you love what you do. But, like, everything that comes with it is so taxing and hard that if you don't have that emotional strength or anything to fall back on, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, especially if it's too much for you. Because if we're being honest, some people won't be able to handle the certain things that comes with deciding to chase your dreams for the rest of your life. There's some people that they think they can, like they look at it and say, man, if he did it, I can do it. Some people don't have the heart to really go through that and stick with that decision. So I think, long story short, I think in hindsight, I appreciate that advice. And to this day, I appreciate him giving me that advice.
On that note, let's play a song.
Let's do it.
Let's play a song. Uncle MK, where are you? Which one do you want me to play?
Whichever one, like you can even random select and press play. We'll explain after.
We'll explain after. Madam MK,
Yeah.
where are you?
He's hitting the cameo.
Yeah, he wants to shine like us. He cannot be on camera all day, every day, like some of us, okay? Okay, I'm going to play a song. I think, okay, we'll explain after.
Yeah, we can explain after.
Is this one?
This rapper.
I could never let you go away slowly. Everything I taught you in clubbing so lucky. Everything I taught you all these years you showed to me. Don't take you back, is it tragedy last day? Moody Mount Soirée, I get on soirée. I was like, hard is it? Okay, hard is it? To be the pillow impossible, how is it? I'm the go rata mo hataka kumbe. Uno it's a tansibi, so it's baby who banning when now sanahane. I said it's a carry hote ba only say. Tote ukhanzana dimpakelandote embatela te ubagino hanele nze umata strata wetsandote se bajimanyana bafantote twanete ndote twanete nditwa bekena fe oskebe wala sola mahlo kayote ayeno tamaya le rato selete ihlile gadanya embana ke hlantswa kwe melinda de awanote ba ayeno bajwe I could never let you go away slowly. Everything I taught you in clubbing so lucky. Everything I taught you all these years you showed to me. Don't take you back, is in tragedy last day. Moody Mount Soirée, I get on soirée. say get hard is it? Oh get hard is it? To be the pillow impossible how is it? I'm the go rata mo hataka kumbe.
Okay, the song.
Okay.
Number one, first of all,
Yeah.
it's different from what I thought we'd hear.
Yeah.
Please, yeah,
So
explain Gunzagala. And you sound like some Nigerian. It's got that Afro
yeah.
pop type of thing to it.
So with every, I think, musical journey for everybody, I think growth is very crucial. And I hope this growth is going to be I hope this growth is going to be accepted well, because it's not something that's new to me. I remember I released a project with sounds like this called Alame Malambane. This song is called, actually, we don't have a name for this. It's one of the songs that are going to be on my album. My first ever album. I'm releasing June, July.
Okay.
Everything
Nice.
else has obviously been mixtapes, LPs, and projects. I've dropped a lot of those, but I'm finally venturing into dropping my first ever album.
Nice.
It's called No Results Found, and this is one of the songs that's going to be on it that we've decided. So it's basically just a different spin on me, because I am a big believer in you cannot sound the same your entire career. It's impossible. People are going to get bored. It's like, imagine eating the same meal for 7 days.
No,
in a
could
row.
never be me.
Exactly. It tasted great the first day.
I mean.
Second day, it tasted pretty good. Third day, you've just about had enough of
Yeah.
it. Like, you don't want to eat this anymore, right? That's what I feel like when it comes to music, and especially if an artist, you're going to subject your listeners to the same thing over and over again, then nobody's going to want to continue listening, because they know that this work sounds like the last one. So now I'm maturing into a phase where I've rapped and I've shown the world that I can rap. I've been on the craziest stages. I've done the craziest shows. I've been on the nicest of TV shows. I've shown people that I can rap. They get it. They know I can rap. So now it's about showing musicality. It's show us you're an artist now. Show us what else you can do to not only keep us as your core listeners engaged, but to bring new listeners in that can say, I'm interested in this sound and I'm interested in this growth. So it's a big tangent from what I'm doing or what I've done over the past couple of years, but I think it's something that a lot of people are going to appreciate.
Nice.
So yeah, that's the story about that.
It's a
song.
beautiful song.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have anything?
Yeah, I'm just asking,
Oh,
in terms of your influences, because from what I've heard,
Yeah.
a few songs and this one, I just want to hear your influences locally. Who
Locally?
Yeah.
Kulichana, Pro Kid, Keenan, Nasty C. Yeah, those are people that I can say I listen to their music and I think, how did he do that? I struggle to get inspired by someone. If I can listen to your song and think, oh, how could I have done that? Or I can do this, or I can do it better. I love listening and I love being around people that challenge me to think, how did someone do that? Do you understand? So those are local influences where I can say that these people shape my sound to where it's going and where it is. Like I always tell my friends, I really feel like AKA would have been a big fan of my music, because I'm now, as you can hear, trying to make it South African-esque. I'm trying to bring the sound back to South Africa, because like at the end of the day, we're all South Africans. I'm not going to try and appease an international market, whereas they already have that. I'd rather make something that feels like home, because it's easy to relate to something that feels like home. A song like this feels natural. Those drums are in our blood. They're in our DNA. The type of tempo is in us. So when you hear something like that, you relate to it very quickly.
Did anyone else notice that Quista did not make it to the list? I'm just saying, not throwing shade or anything. I'm just saying.
No, it's not
That the
even like
nigga,
that.
the nigga is still hating on him.
never. Nah, Questa
I'm
knows.
just saying,
Questa knows
Gazal.
I love his music. The
Gazal.
cartoon was something that I listened to religiously throughout my entire high school career.
Yeah.
I listened to the cartoon religiously as like a Bible. So I'm a very big Questa fan. He knows that.
Okay. With this new album that's coming up, you said you've worked on EPs and
Yes.
all the other things. Now it's your first ever album.
First ever album.
Who have you worked with on this one?
On this album, I did the same thing that I tried to do in my career in general. I like keeping the work within my circle, within my team.
Okay.
I don't like outsourcing work. The reason for that is because I feel as though whatever anybody can do that I'm trying to seek out in the world, people in my circle can do it.
Can
better.
do it.
So on the tape, we've got Khal Drogo, we've got Cheryl Zondi, amazing vocalist, by the way.
Oh,
Super
nice.
sensational vocalist. We've got Ula Cabra, we've got Ulo Ufai, we've got Blue Papi, we've got production-wise, McLean Beats, predominantly McLean Beats. We've got Ukimi Ishii. We've also got the Kids Next Door, naturally. And on mixing and mastering, we've got Zoe T as well. That's just names, just to mention a few. If I didn't remember anybody, I apologize. But just those names in general are who I'm working with mostly on the project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I got it.
Okay.
I just lost my train of thought.
You just lost your train of thought. You don't know what you wanted to ask anymore. All right. While he thinks of something that he wants to ask, let's play another song. With the ones that you gave me, is there one that you worked with the guys that you just mentioned on it?
There's another song I think I'm going to email you before we're done. But yes, there isn't one. There's one that I did with DJ Switch and Peter Boy K.
Yes.
Zwani Nani. So
Okay.
I think we can play
Play that one.
while I email you the other song.
It's an Indian song.
It's the switch up, baby.
Deep, shock how I flow in the sea. They ask me how much I be spending on me. How could I know I do not get receipts? They say that talking is cheap. I do what I want when I want, that's the steez. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm number 10, I don't need a T. What is the cost? So gamble your feet. I'm done no young feel, like dipper for free. Loving the vibes, we blowing on trees. She loving the lights, she hitting on switch. Say put me on, go slide in the deep. With my T, she weigh my umbrella like Reed. Say she want cuddles, get down on your knees. What do you need? The name of my sleeve, baby, oh please.
You laugh when I rap, but I'm making more bank, little nigga. I'm billing per comma. Mkala gata, I got bros from Mzanzi, mama big garage, sheli krikaba. Show me it goes, marang figa, nya post, nya rock, nya famba. Never gon' lumber, songs got the summer. Coin in this last, nothing thing is in Bama. Quack, 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 vibe. But a lot of you can get it for the cheap. All the ladies letting me live in them rent free. All these little haters belittling, man, please. Your love is about as fake as the Gucci from Small Street. Every situation is a movie we own. Room full of bad things like detention halls. Coop in the back seat cause the house is far. Requested a taxi, she can sleep at home. Calls for me. kabi ami pamo pare ay kwali khali tafu hangin sabin chandin fabus minang nasi kashuk chulu swani na nina o 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 hamba kabi ami pamo pare ay kwali khali tafu hangin sabin chandin fabus minang nasi kashuk chulu swani na nina o swani na nina o swani na nina o swani na nina o hamba kabi ami pamo pare ay kwali khali tafu hangin sabin chandin fabus minang nasi kashuk chulu swani na nina o swani na nina o swani na nina o swani na nina o
I just wanted to.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Kutle makula pile sa sana kala na right.
Shout out
Reminds
to
me of
KSN.
butter chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to KSN for that beat.
That's nice.
That song was so with DJ Switch, good. Like an older brother, mentor, manager, friend, everything esque to me. Like he's one person that if anyone that like ever can claim that they changed my life, the only person that can say that is Switch. That's one person that I feel. He really took me in and like mentored me and taught me a lot of things about the industry that would have taken me 10 years to learn. Where it would have been a matter of I'm gonna learn the hard way. I'm gonna learn by fire. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him teaching it to me prior. And I appreciate him for that lesson, like for those lessons forever and ever. So how the story song came about, there's a good homie of mine, PBK. He and I would always just chill, record music, and we had so much music, PBK and I, that we decided, or he actually said, yo, gents, let's drop a tape together. Because he's the mixtape king. He drops mixtapes like all year round. And he's like, yo, let's drop a mixtape together. And we gave him a whole lot of music. There was a couple of songs short. So we're sitting in the studio thinking, hey, man, let's send something to Switch. Because we sit in the studio all the time and record anyway. And then we came to the conclusion that, hey, man, wait. KSN sent me this beat a couple of years ago, and I haven't had an idea on what to do with it. Let's fool around, see what we can do with it. And then Zwani Nani happened. When we sent it to him, he was like, yeah, this is the lead single. We even shot a video. The video is doing really well.
Oh, nice.
It's on TV rotation, but it's Switch. So, like,
How do you meet Switch? How do you guys get together and then he kind of adopts you? Switch, he's my cousin, by the way. You're not family.
Nah, Switch is
Gazala.
my brother. So how it happened, it was during lockdown. Slicker started Lantuga Trinana. King. Slicker was just starting. Is it good? Better now? Okay. Slicker was just starting his live thing on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think it was called, I forget. Let's just say it's Lockdown Radio. Like, Slicker started doing that on Slicker on Live, and he's like, yo, can everybody just send me songs to play on radio? And I sent him Kuzu Seru, a song I made with K Fresh. Shout out to K Fresh. And Slicker hears the song and he's like, yo, this song is crazy. I have to play it on the first episode. I'm like, hey man, do you?
Yeah.
Hey, do whatever's clever. So then he plays the song. Slicker plays the song, right? And then Switch is on that live. And Switch hears this song and he's spamming the comments. Yo, who is this guy? Yo, are you in the live? Yo, I need to link up with you. Yo, can somebody connect me with this guy?
Oh, nice.
And Kalaki, at the time, my manager was on that live. And he's like, yo, he's my artist. I'm going to DM you my contact details. So he does that. Switch called me. He's like, yo, bro, I heard Kuzuseru's a really fire song, bro. Me and you need to work. And I'm like, I bet. And at that time, I'm thinking, look down here. It's just normal, like musician talk.
Yeah.
And then, actually, this story is a terrible story, but I'm going to tell it today. It was my girlfriend's birthday. I remember, it was my girlfriend's birthday. And in the morning, I kind of go and get stuff like cakes and like stuff to drink for us to spend the day together indoors. I'm supposed to be going to work. It was my last day at work, feeling I had resigned because I was like, hey, you know what, I'm good. And I was working retail at the time. And I get a call from Switch. It's like, yo, what's good? Where are you? I'm like, I'm in my apartment. That time I'm living central, Joes. He's like, I bet I'm having a studio session today at Baseline, and I need you there. Is it basement or Baseline in Newtown?
It's basement.
Basement to base.
Is it
it's
not
that place
Baseline?
by Mary Fitzgerald. I forgot. Like
Baseline.
Baseline. Yeah, the studios, Baseline Studios, right? So now I get this call, and I turn around and I look at my girl, and I'm like, hey, bro, check. I'll be back now, bro.
That lies.
It's not even like, thing is, she understands that this is an opportunity of a
True.
lifetime. I can't miss this. So she's like, you know what, dude, it's calm. Go mission. I'll see you when you come back. So I think I walked that day. I walked from Mabuning to Baseline. I don't remember. I either Ubered or I walked, and I got to Baseline. Walk in. I had never met Switch before that. And I walk in, it's a room full of brews. And I'm like, yo. I thought this was a one-on-one session. So I'm thinking, la man, I might as well have just stayed home. But I'm like, you know what? Same mentality I had as a kid. I'm here to win. So I'm going to walk in here and make sure that I do what I have to do and leave. So we're there. Ironically, that's the first day I met Bo Kimish, Bo Pillboy, Bo Fable. I'm in a room where I don't know all of these people. And at the time, I'm looking left and right, and I see Pila Boy K in the back. I had met Pila Boy K twice or three times. So I'm like, whew.
At least a
Somebody
familiar face.
I know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So me and him, and he had the same feeling when he saw me. He's like, oh my God, somebody I know. So the chemistry is already fire between me and Pila, and we're playing beats, and I stopped Switch on a specific beat. I don't even know what happened to that song, but I stopped. I'm like, wait, stop there. And I'm like, I've got it. Does anyone else in this room have it? Pila's like, I've got it. Pillboy's also like, I've got it. And I'm like, Jensen's got a record. So now I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to waste this chance. I'm not going to waste time. If we're here to have this studio session and everybody's going to be quiet, I'm not the quiet type. I'm going to record. I'm
Yeah.
going to go make a banger.
Yeah.
And that's what it's going to be because I have the chance to do it right now. I do it. Song is hot. And he's like, yeah, now this song is fire. Now, baseline bakwala. And it's like, no, Tanzal Tamaimba Fitu. And and it's like, yo, I ran straight through record. I'm like, yeah, man, she leave me there.
Made it understand.
And at that time, people are like, hey, bro, I left my kids at home, bro. I left this at home. Let's go. And I'm thinking, yo, I don't want to be that bro. So
But
now,
also, you don't want to miss out.
exactly. I can't miss my girl's birthday, but I also can't miss this chance. So now I have to call her and explain to her, like, hey, dude, I'm sorry, but we're
I'll
going to
make
the
it up to
second
you.
studio session now. And I'll make it up to you. I did make it up to her, though. I really did make
That's
it up
good.
to her. But yeah, that's the story of how I met. So never since that day, I would just like send him songs, like, yeah, drop this, here, drop this. And I would always say, yo, do you have a gig? I'm coming to perform. And he'd just be like, oh, okay.
So now is he like your DJ?
Yes, he's my DJ. Like, he doesn't want to admit it, but he's my manager too. 'Cause, like, he's like predominantly like the person that advises me, guides me, puts me onto a lot of gigs and stuff. So like, yeah, I could say, yeah, he's
everything.
Yeah, he's there. He's involved.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh yeah, now that I remember. So you say, I mean, you've been doing mixtapes and all that.
Yeah.
We're ready for an album now. What's the different in mind frame to say, okay, this is going to be an album compared to a mixtape or EP or whatever?
An album and a mixtape. So a mixtape, if we're gonna get like into the techniques of it, right? A mixtape is basically like a compilation of songs. It's like a body of work where it's like a compilation of dope songs. An album is a very focused body of work that has to correlate, number one, certain length, certain theme. Like an album needs to have a theme. Like if you've listened to your favorite albums, right? Whether be it like a specific instrument, a specific topic, a specific something, an album is very themed and it's very focused and it's very concentrated. And this album-esque music where it's like, you don't have the same music that you'd have in a mixtape and an album. Because a mixtape is 20 random songs that you recorded once and you put them in one project and gave people 20 songs at once. Giving people an album is giving them a journey. It's giving them a body of work that all ties together, that all fits in. So now I've worked on this album for the past year now, and I feel as though the music is good and it's ready. And now I've put together this story and this concept, and I've listened to it enough to say, you know what? I'm comfortable with saying that this is my first album offering to the world, because if it was a mixtape, I would have just labeled it as that. Like, you know, when you listen to a project, you're like, nah, this can't be an album. And especially because predominantly when I played it for the gang and when I played it for other people, they said, this one can't be a mixtape. This is too good. The music here is too good. It's so grown from your sound that you cannot label this a mixtape or an LP. It has to be an album. This is your first official album because of the magnitude of the offering that you're giving to the world. So yeah, that's how I can say my first album is coming about and the difference between my mixtapes and the album.
I can't wait to hear your album, man. The deep sigh is like...
A lot of pressure. Yo,
I can imagine.
A lot of pressure. But yeah, I'm excited to give it to the world. It's literally the craziest. I think it's the craziest thing I've done. I never thought I'd drop an album at this stage of my life. I always thought, you know, keep pushing the music and eventually. But like, if now is the time...
Let it be.
Let it be.
Let it be.
Yeah.
I'm going to play another song that a lot of hip-hop artists have somewhat done the same thing.
Yeah.
We've got a song about pearl tooth. Pearl tooth. And you went on a Tuli P kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And why? Why Tuli P?
To explain
Hot, number one.
Firstly, shout out to Tuli. Tuli's an awesome person.
Cheers.
The reason why my reasoning behind the song was that I want to reach a point in life and a level of success in life where I can now impress women like Tuli. Because there's like Tuli, like, let me rather say in my eyes, Tuli's like that girl. Like she's that girl that everybody like wants to be with or wants to be. And in life, as like Mchita, you work hard and you work hard to have all the successes in the world, and also you work hard to impress. If you can impress a lady like Tuli, then my brother, believe me, there's nothing in this world that I feel could like derail you, because if you could impress that girl, then the world is for the taking, which is why I say it in the song, trying to make impressions on Upongolo.
And fuck,
plus Tuli Pongolo is a funny name to say.
Pangolas. So who cares about us, the ugly ducklings? Wow. Okay.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, on that note. Did you not say the tempo is low?
It's fine now.
Yeah. I don't want your japs, little man, give me respect. I could pull a string and get you clipped like a seatbelt. Call me to your show to pay exposure, I don't need that. I can pay my rent and feed my fan with some street cred. Got a gang of siblings in the kitchen, I don't do friends. Riding dirty, I say thug a cop, but I don't do fast. Sprite full of dirty, I sleep better with a few meds. While but your shit don't bang like a new bitch. Oops, save flow, they made a new wave, stupid. Songs that can loosen up a coochie. Modal X, SERU get them brand new. Hey, what a doozy. Oh well, put it with the rest of the blue ticks. I go full crazy, all these niggas wanna do is hate. Angry at my driving, I'm not really with the road rage. Okay, let's say that I give you my attention. What it is, then before me could run you up a new way. Tell me in it's low. I've been chasing money on the road. Think I'm ogo. Tryna make impressions on the polo. Hey, tell me in it's low. I've been chasing money on the road. Think I'm ogo. Tryna make impressions on the polo. Hey, polo. my nigga. I gotta be the best, my nigga. For naga makosha tando gringa, now you wanna pendula, wrong moves, yok dema. Alam ya malamba, rasela ikasla. Kaliselo sisla, kamala kuspanban, tana kabo mangma. Fere agnanda bunga, khere zeli malia. Tana ya mi minala, himi yon impata. Hey, tell me in this mugalo. I've been chasing money on the road. Make a maza maja maja ogo. Tryna make impressions on the pungalo. Hey, tell me in this mugalo. I've been chasing money on the road. Make a maza maja maja ogo. Tryna make impressions on the pungalo. Hey, pungalo, 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 pungalo.
In 100 meters, take the on-ramp onto the N3. Delays reported ahead.
Delays reported ahead. You should get Tuli on this video if you decide to.
I've been talking to her for so long. Like it's not as easy, obviously. So I'm still trying to put it together. But Tuli, if you're seeing this, like, kwela shoot the video.
Video nomntana kithi how Tuli kanti yini alright, so we're gonna play the last song.
Yeah.
But Konje, we say it's a song that
This song is one of another songs on the project. It's featuring Khaltrogo, La Cabra, and Lo-Fi, and myself, obviously. That's my song. It's called Celebrity. And it's a really fun song. Like, it's also just like another direction of which the album is going. The song is not done the way you guys are gonna hear it now, but like, because I really, I would rather play it here first than anywhere else in whatever condition that it's in. Like, I think it's a pretty good tune. You're gonna get the gist of it. It's only gonna sound better from this point. So yeah, guys, that's Celebrity off of No Results Found.
I can't find it. But anyway, sorry, my bad. You guys need to understand the podcast Lexis SABC one. SABC. Uzobona ukuthi wenza njani naye umalume uzenza plan. Yeah.
While she looks for the song,
Okay.
Yeah.
Drake or Kendrick?
Oh.
Nazo.
Yeah.
In this race,
In the current race, Drake or Kendrick, I'm gonna say, yo, damn. I'll say, please don't crucify me for this one. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something straight off them. I'm gonna say, I believe that Drake is gonna take this battle purely because I think he's prepared for it longer than Kendrick has. Drake has been throwing jabs at Kendrick, waiting for Kendrick to say something for the past, 10 years. And now that Kendrick has said it, Drake's been waiting for him so he can end this debate. So I think Drake's going to take the race.
FYI, Kendrick just released his...
I heard it. Euphoria. I heard it.
Whatever. Can we talk about the weather? Who cares about Kendrick and Drake? Well, I guess you guys can.
Yeah.
So give people your socials. How do they follow you? Your gig guides and whatnot.
Socials. On Twitter, I'm at SERU the ELLIPSIS. The last I in ellipsis is an X, ironically. Instagram, it's SERU the ELLIPSIS. Facebook, it's SERU the ELLIPSIS. I don't know.
He's
if
also on TikTok and he does stupid things on TikTok. Those
I like
funny faces.
my TikTok. I love my TikTok, like, because it allows me to like show people like a different side of me as well. So I enjoy my TikToks because I get to show people like I'm not just a rapper all the time. Like, I'm funny. Like, I like
You are,
dedicating
actually.
my TikToks to like jokes.
You've
so
been
like
funny.
But yeah, TikTok, I'm at SERU the ELLIPSIS as well. Please follow me there. So la that.
Thank you so much, my nigga.
Thank you so much,
My nigga. Thank you so much for coming.
It's been good.
I'm gonna play one last song. The Celebrity. Or is it just Celebrity? Celebrity. Not even celebrity. Celebrity. There's a difference, okay? Please do enjoy the songs.
Yeah.
I'm sure your music is available on streams.
Literally everywhere.
Yeah.
If you guys don't like, before we go, guys, I want to implore you guys to give artists a chance. I know a lot of you have had your 7 favorite songs for the past 3 years that you've been listening to on repeat non-stop. Give artists a chance. If you don't have Apple Music, if you don't have Spotify, YouTube is free, bro.
YouTube is free.
Scot-free. Go listen to your favorite artists, guys. Go find new artists as well.
YouTube is free. On that note, please subscribe also to ADN Lifestyle with Sanati. Audionomics Entertainment on YouTube. Okay? It's for free. Out. Okay? Love you guys. We are out.
Wait, it's the kids next door. Celebrity, Marashi celebrate. I'm in the cell prison. I'm in the element. Uzenzi celebrity, Marashi celebrate. I'm in the cell prison. I'm in the element. Negi murataya, le hasa patio. Give batla mara batla monomo. Kinali my good dog. Kisaha batlingo. Oh, I love her so. She loves it, boy, shayo. Nida was a manzi boy. Tabi saritimon. Give batla pillow ya. Hey, you know batla divev me most. Habati ripuo. Hatibani likuto. She said I move too slow. And I love too close. She wants the fast and ghost. How can I be her boss? Hanging on my airport. Hanging on my airport. Uzenzi celebrity. Marashi celebrity. I'm in the cell prison. I'm in the element. Uzenzi celebrity. Marashi celebrity. I'm in the cell prison. I'm in the element.
But Uzenzi celebrity. Go to tell him I ain't born and she gon' blow me kisses. No my is leaving for me, she gon' get on her knees. Against I know my enemy, cause she fuck with my steez. If when I went I'm up exclusive. But I know so tall out no excuses. Ilonda ziyapola mauze tuze. Mukabenda wenik melewe yuze. Oba we celebrity la.
Uzenzi celebrity. Marashi celebrity. I'm in the cell prison. I'm in the element. Uzenzi celebrity. Marashi celebrity. I'm in the cell prison. I'm in the element.
We celebrity la mi no muichela mi. I don't really care about no politics, you know why. Cause I don't know about us, we done got amnesia. Umengathi bayaziba sezi Wikipedia. Elengi blind like Stevie Wonder, but I'ma open my eyes for your love. Ain't nobody cut from the same cloth as you. Hey, really tough. Tell me now at least your call. Navigator, ain't see those 100